Okay, so we've got a big matrix of 100 numbers. So starting up here in the top right-hand corner with number 1, and then going all the way up to number 100. And we've taken 4 numbers somewhere out of here and actually moved them out here. And the only thing we know is that the first number is n, but we know that the total of all of these 4 numbers, so the sum of the 4 numbers here, equals 70. So now we have to fill in what these numbers are. Well, what would the number just after n be? It would be n plus 1. If this was the number 3, the number afterwards would be 3 plus 1 would be 4, because we're going across. But we've got 10 in every row, so what would the number underneath that one be? This would be n plus 10. If this one was 3, the number underneath it in the same matrix of this big diagram here would be 3 plus 10, 13. What would the number after the n plus 10 be? Well, that would be n plus 11. And what do we know? Well, we know that all these numbers added together, n plus 1 plus n plus 10 plus n plus 11, all of those 4 numbers added together equal 70. So now we've got our equation just by understanding what that matrix meant with what's the number afterwards and what's the number underneath in relation to n. Now we can solve it because we look at how many n's have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 4 lots of n plus, which numbers do I have? 11 plus 10 plus 1. 21 plus 1, 22. So 4n plus 22 equals 70. Now, whoops, that should be equals. Now I can use my normal skills of algebra where I try and get all the numbers on one side and all the letters on the other. So my first step here would be to subtract 22 from both sides of my equal sign. The reason I do that is that 22 minus 22 turns to 0, giving me 4n by itself on the left-hand side. So 4 lots of n equals 70 minus 22. Well, 70 minus 20 would be 50, so minus 22 would be 48. So 4 lots of n equal 48. What does 1 lot of n mean? Well, I divide both sides of my equal sign by 4 to find out what 1n is. 4 divided by 4 is 1, so 1 lot of n equals 48 divided by 4, which is 12. Am I finished? No, I'm not, because I need to do my check here. I need to check that everything I did was right. If n equals 12, then this one would equal 13. This one would equal 12 plus 10, 22. And this one would equal 22 plus 1, 23. If I've done everything right, 12 plus 13 plus 22 plus 23 should all equal 70. 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 0, 10, and then 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 70. So I've done everything right, I got 70. So you mustn't forget the check here. If you've done everything right, remember to do the little check to make sure that you've not made a silly mistake in your calculation. So, easy peasy.